I'm here at TDS Towers in Hemel Hempstead with Mike Morgan, who is Director of Dispute Resolution. And I wanted to come along and talk to Mike about your new end of tenancy report that we've previously mentioned on Property Tribes. Interested to understand why you felt this report was necessary, and is there any significance in the timing of the release of the report?
So this is a guide that we've produced to lay down some guidance for the end of a tenancy. It starts 2 months before the end of a tenancy, so we're starting to think about the move out date, we're starting to think about checkout reports, maybe reminding tenants what their obligations are in the tenancy agreement. So it's preventative steps that landlords and agents can take in the run up to the end of the tenancy to try and prevent a dispute. It's also things that they can do logically, sensibly once that tenancy's ended to manage their clients' expectations, also manage their tenants' expectations. You asked about the timing of why we've produced it now, and that's for a number of reasons. One is that we're seeing an increase in the number of disputes coming to TDS, and we think it's another tool that we can use to guide agents and landlords about how they could approach those things to try and reach an agreement with their tenants. It also supports some other strategies that we've got in place. So one of those is our deposit deductions template. So agents and landlords can use this document to set out their deductions that they want to claim from a tenant, support it with some documentation, and we're seeing agents and landlords use that now, finding it does help reach agreement with tenants. Nice, logical, structured way of putting those deductions to tenants. It's been quite interesting getting some of the feedback that we've received from members and landlords. I remember one agent recently saying to me, actually, I never thought about it in terms of thinking about the end of the tenancy a couple of months before I've even got there. And they're starting to take a little bit more of a proactive approach to things well ahead of the end of the tenancy, so they can manage expectations better. We've also launched a TDS Code of Practice recently, and that's laying down the whole gamut of best practice guidelines all the way through tenancies, in first receipt of the deposit all the way through to the end of the tenancy. And there shouldn't be any surprises in that Code of Practice or that end of tenancy guidance document, but we thought it was important to collate those things together in a single source of reference, so that people can use it as a checklist to make sure they've done the right things at the start, throughout and at the end of their tenancy.
And this is part of the wider picture of TDS investing in customer service, customer support.
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit about some of the assets you have that are there for landlords, such as, the online chat, for instance?
Yes, so we host our contact centre in-house at TDS. It's very important to us that we have very good response times. We are the quickest scheme in terms of responding and to telephone calls and emails. But we also recognise that different people have different needs. So as well as being able to telephone us, we offer advice and guidance by email. We also have a live chat function on the website, and of course the website itself with a good range of guidance and information documents that people can use and download for free.